First, coming in, having won the last three, what'd you like the most about those three games, and what do you want to bring into this year?
I thought we just, got back to, our mentality, our game set, kind of playoff hockey, and we're a lot more physical in past three than we were in the previous, 6 or 7, and worked out in our favor.
And for you guys as a team, I know you had some good goal-scoring totals there, but the fact that you only allowed 4 as a team over those 3 games, is that the part that stands out the most for you?
Yeah, definitely. I think when we defend hard, we wear teams down, and we'll get a lot of our goals in the third period, just off turnovers, off them trying to press for goals, and so I think the key is just defending. We like low-scoring games, and usually when we do that, we end up scoring 4 or 5. So it's getting back to kind of our template has worked the past 3 games. We've had success defensively and offensively, and I think it's pretty good recipe for success.
There's been a lot of talk about finding that emotion on the bench when you're playing opponents like tonight. What expectations do you have in that regard? How do you manufacture that emotion and energy?
I think it's a good time to find out. You play 82 games to find these things, and you have to find a way to get up for every game. 3 tough playoff opponents. We've had we had a stretch of 10 or so minus Chicago, where it was a little easier to get up for a game, but we have to find a way. It doesn't matter. You can lose to any team in this league very easily, and we have to find a way to get up, find a way to bring that emotion again, and if we do that, we'll be okay.
You were always a Swiss Army knife. How do you view yourself now, and how's it different for you now in Florida than it was, say, earlier in your career when it seemed like you were playing a different possession or a different line every night?
Yeah, I still am sometimes. I've played left and right already this year, and our lines had some success this year, and it's been nice to play with them for a good stretch of games, but still consider myself that type of player. Still, we'll do what the coach asks, and BP, PK, center, left, or right, doesn't really matter. It's what leads to success. We have a lot of guys on our team that can do that, and I think that's why we're pretty successful.
Yeah, but I couldn't believe the scores I saw in the Carolina game. I know you just talked about scoring goals, but I mean, when the Penguins play Carolina, it's a struggle because of their man-to-man defense and all that. How do you just account for the explosion against a team that's noted as they are for being so good defensively?
I think just wearing them down. I think that's the biggest thing. When a team plays man-to-man defense, it's very tiring. It's an extremely hard thing to do, and if you wear them down, in the third period is when you have success. And if you don't, if you let them play offense and play with the puck all night, then it's an easy game for them. So I thought we did a really good job of just getting in on their D, hitting their D, and I don't know how many goals we scored in the third period between the 2 games. I think it was 6, 7, or 8, and I think we just did that. And by the end of it, they started giving us the puck, and we were able to capitalize.
Last question: when you score a couple games like that, 12 goals in 2 games, sometimes people would say, well, they should have saved some of those for their next game. You know what I mean? But with Pittsburgh being a completely different kind of a team, what do you expect?
I think just stick to our game plan. You don't want to get into kind of a track meet with a team like this. It's almost what they're looking for and looking to get up and down the ice. So I think it's the same thing. You have to make them defend. You have to make them, stop in the D zone and not be able to just kind of get crossovers underneath them and come up with speed. So just getting in on the forecheck, making their forward stop in the D zone, wearing their D down. I think if we do that, we'll be in good shape.
Thank you.
No problem. Anything.